We are live. What do you know? We're just popping up just to see what's out there, what's going on, and checking out the situation because that's been 5 months or more since I've been on stream, 6 months since I've been live stream. So here we are. We'll do the StreamYard, and if I decide to carry on with doing live streams, well, then I'll figure out. I would rather use EVMux better. But if you pop in, say hi, and let me know where you're from. Because we have a feeling of winter in the air. Last night it got down to minus 8 Celsius. So what is that? 32 is freezing, so it's well below that in the 20s. And last year, when I went to Mexico, on November the 9th, I left, and there was high snow already, and it was minus 20 degrees Celsius again, minus 20 in on November the 9th. And then I got to Mexico, and I was there for 6 months, and it was nothing but nice sunshine. And no, not one day was below 21, 22, 23. Some 1 or 2 days it was in the 30 some, mostly in the high 20s. And that's from November, like your winter months, November to I came back in May the 5th when I flew back. So we are live. The phone goes ding. I have to check it out, guys, see what this is. All right. Oh, sorry, guys. I'm writing a note to my friend. Oops. Come over one day for a visit, I guess. All right, guys. What the heck should we do? You got anything in mind that we should be? As soon as you move the table a little bit, the whole screen goes blah blah blah. And now I think I could set up a situation somewhere, maybe not in this room, in the other room with so I can have better lighting and backgrounds and things like that. I can have that on. So we have been live for 6 minutes and 36 seconds. I'm just popping up to see if it works. I just got my new Wi-Fi set up. The speed is so fantastic. It's just, I actually ordered the slowest speed that they can give you, and the speed is, well, let's see, 10 times faster than when I was living in my van. 10 to 15 times faster. And doing a apartment type Wi-Fi in an apartment, the Wi-Fi, the slowest you can get is 10 to 11 times faster, 10 to 15 times faster than I had in the van. I may be able to sell the van too. This guy says we'll have to work something out. We're going to do cash money, and we'll have, both of us will love this deal. I didn't want to tell him, but I'm thinking like cash money doesn't mean anything nowadays. Just because it's cash doesn't mean you should be getting it any cheaper. I'll take anybody's paper, your check, your whatever, but just because it's cash. And then usually a deal is I told them what I wanted for it, like $15,000 at least for that van because of what I put into it and everything, and what I paid for it. And so he comes back and says, "I got this great deal for." I could just see this great cash deal, I can just see this. Okay, we got another ding here, guys. So I've got to check this out. I think I know who that is. And yes. I'll just say you bet. And do the thumbs up. And that's it. All right, so they're notified. So you can pop in and say hi anyways. I'm not going to leave this video online. I'm going to delete it. This is just kind of a test just to see how the Wi-Fi works. I can see the full screen is not happening here. Like I said, it's been 6 months since I've been on live streams. I don't know if things have changed, or I don't know what's changed, if anything at all. Like I said, 6 months since I've been on. That's a long time, and it's the first time I've used StreamYard in 6 months also. I usually use EVMux. I just like it better. My personal preference, but no big deal anyway. So if you pop in, just say hi. And what do you want to chat about? Any kind of topic interesting? I haven't been watching the news lately, so I don't know what's going on there. And checking out the Wi-Fi. Like I said, the Wi-Fi speed. The Wi-Fi speed seems to be fantastic so far. No complaints. Just got that all set up today and just testing it out tonight. So want to make sure. Yeah, my aunt fell and broke her hip, unfortunately, and she's 80. Well, I don't know, in her 80s, low 80s, and she just doesn't want to get better, sort of thing, her attitude. So they're trying to steer a little better from that. And I just got notes tonight that they invited me over for in Canada here we have Thanksgiving on Sunday. So people invite me over for Sunday supper. And so at least she's feeling better, to meet people and what have you. So that's nice. A broken hip is probably not too fun at all. Doesn't matter what age you are. But I'm not quite too sure. I don't know if I can even. Let me just see. Oh, I got no light. Can't see it. I'm typing. What? This isn't right. Can't see the keyboard. People, oh, the E. I got the E backwards. See, my phone's a dinging. Again, could be urgent. You're one of those people that are on the phone. Oh, relatives from another city just popped in for. I'll have to go and visit. So how's everybody doing? What's the weather doing in where you are? It's getting cold here. Like last night, it was. If you're a Canadian, it's Fahrenheit, Celsius. I mean, sorry, and like -8. So what that is in Fahrenheit, I'm not quite too sure, but it's probably in the 20s. -8 last night. It's going to be colder tonight. So probably in the double digits. Good thing it's not like rain, then it would be snow. It would be snowing. We don't want that yet. This is only October. Last year was horrible too. But then again, I was in Mexico last year for 6 months. So that was nice. Never saw a day, below 23, 24, somewhere in there. And it did get into the 30s a couple of times. Then it's hot. But it's winter months there in Mexico. So you can expect a kind of milder temperature. It wasn't rainy season. So it was real nice, real nice. I love that. I love that temperature there when I was there. Summertime, yeah, it can get hot everywhere. It doesn't matter where you are. So, okay, the reflection in my glasses is the monitor. I wonder if you can make that a dark screen or can you make the whole screen dark, or can you? I don't use StreamYard, or can I blow this up full screen, or how do you do this? Settings. What's this? Under settings. Oh, I can pick which different type of camera. That's about all. Full high definition. I can go to 1080. I don't think that's only if you're. Yeah, it won't allow me to go up to 1080. Only 720. Oh, okay. So I'm stuck at 720, guys. Too bad. Oh, hi, Tim. I have not been live streaming for at least 6 months. Ever since I got back to Canada, I haven't been active online very much at all. You know, making appointments with doctors, and then they're so far and few between that you can't get to see these guys that often. So you got to hang around and wait for the appointments. And they see you for 15 minutes and then you're gone. And well, we'll see you in a couple of weeks. So, I mean, it's hard to go anywhere, come back in a couple of weeks or a week. So I was stuck around here for the last 6 months. Me neither. I'm too lazy even to make videos. There's another thing. I haven't been really out watching other videos at all. Every once in a while I think, gee, I should put out a video, and then and where I'm at now, I'm living in an apartment, unfortunately, because of my health reasons. And I haven't been putting out videos or watching any other people either, or any other, the odd one person that I know. I don't even watch YouTube that much anymore. So anyway, and around here there is nothing to video. On the prairies, if you go to the prairies in the States there somewhere, you'll know what I mean. What is there to video? That's, each town you visit would be nice to video that, but that's about it. Yeah, thanks, Tim. I don't know if you know what I have, by the way, just to fill you in. I have both shoulders have rotator cuff tears, which cannot be repaired. The only way to fix that is surgery, and cortisone shot makes it 100% feel real good. I can lift my arms up over my head. It's really, really, really painful if that cortisone wasn't in there, and that wears off. And I don't want to keep going back for cortisone shots all the time. So I have to think about the surgery to fix it, or learn to kind of deal with the pain. So that's in both shoulders. Then I have in both wrists, I have this carpal tunnel, and really bad, in my opinion, really bad. If I wiggle my fingers just like this, a lightning bolt, I don't know if you know what carpal tunnel feels like. Maybe you've had it every once in a while, nothing permanent, but maybe something in your wrist snaps and it feels like a lightning bolt is like hitting your funny bone. And then it's weird. My thumb and this finger and half of this finger are numb. It's weird. On this side of this finger, it's not numb. And on this side of this finger, it's numb. It's like half of that finger. So I have a pinched nerve somewhere, and then the carpal tunnel. In both wrists, I have this. So when I pick something up, I like this bottle cap. I can't really feel it. Like when I pick something up, I got to look at it to make sure that I'm picking it up, that I have feeling in there. So that's the carpal tunnel and the rotator cuff. Then I also have um, degenerative hip. I don't need hip replacement, but my hips they need more exercise to keep them all pulled in. I have, because when you get older, I'm 71 and that little bit of muscle loss and nothing is holding together anymore. So that's what happens when you get old. And what else? I'd love to go to Mexico again, but I cannot sit on the airplane for that long period of time. That's another problem. I can't stay seated for a long time. So I couldn't get there. And that's why I'm in an apartment. I can't live in the van in this weather where I'm stuck. Yeah, no kidding, Tim. I am falling apart. You got that right. And you know what? When I was in Mexico, yes, I know I fell and broke my back there. Yes, and I was in pretty good pain for a couple of days. But because you broke your back and not your arm where you can fix it, put a cast on and it feels better, you just have to let your back heal by itself. Well, that was all. But I felt no other pain whatsoever, a few aches and pains, like, when I'm getting up some mornings or something, but nothing serious. And then I get back to Alberta, and within 2 months, all this happened. My shoulders, and arthritis, and my hips, all at one time, it just bang. And so then I'm going to a bone specialist to see about the hips. I'm going to a carpal tunnel specialist. I haven't done that yet for this. And my doctor, to see him, and it's all time. I don't get to go to see my doctor now until December 19th. That's the soonest I could get in. So if I need cortisone shot in my shoulder, well, it's December 19th. Anyways, Tim, you said you're not doing too much either with as far as videos and stuff go. How are you making out anyways? Do you have like a home base that you're back at? Because I did see a couple of your videos. You were out someplace, waterfall. I thought I saw one. You were or parks or something. Anyway, so I was poking around. I mean, I did pop in. That's another thing. When I came, I had the fastest Wi-Fi I ever had when I was in Mexico. I come back to Canada, it was worse than when I left here. Now, because I was in Mexico, I had Wi-Fi. Hello there, Tommy. I had Wi-Fi in a house, so it was direct. When I came back to Canada, I'm relying on public Wi-Fi, like with fast food stores or places or things like that. So the Wi-Fi just sucked when I got back. I couldn't do live streams. It took me 3 days to upload a 10-minute video. Like I would start to upload and it said it would take like 16 hours to do 10 minutes. So I'm sitting there, I can't wait all that time parked somewhere. So I turn it off or go somewhere else, hopefully I can sit near Wi-Fi during the night and let it go all night. So a 10-minute video sometimes took me 3 days. So that's why it's even hard to, think of making videos to put them on, because I'll have to make shorter videos, maybe 5-minute videos or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm not very good at making videos anyway. Tommy, how's your bus coming? Are you going to paint it purple? I had a friend in Vancouver who painted, they did the skin on his, it wasn't the bus, it was like a van like mine, not as ugly as mine, but he put the skin on, purple skin. What the heck was his name? His channel name? I'll think of it in a minute. It's gray now. Oh, you painted over the yellow and the black. Like I said, sorry, I haven't been around to view things. I've been, pretty busy actually the last little while. And then the Wi-Fi again, it just sucks. You go to you watch something and you watch about a minute and then that swirling thing, and it'll swirl for 5 minutes and then you can watch it again for 2 minutes, and then it'll swirl again. Like what fun is that? It's going okay. You have to watch your shorts to see the color. Okay, right on. Thanks for the info. I'll do that. Oh, no longer gray. Oh, cool. Speaking like a YouTuber. Yeah, you'll have to go watch the shorts to see. And once I get sort of settled in a little better, I think if I do more lives, because now I have like a better Wi-Fi where I'm at, um, in the apartment here. This Wi-Fi is 10 to 15 times faster than like when I was moving around the city in the hat here, and sleeping the nights. I just got into this place, and because of my rotator cuffs and my carpal tunnel and all this stuff, it's only 45 seconds long. Does it take you that long to paint it? I promise, Tommy, I'll go have a look. For some reason, sometimes when I do things here, things go wrong. So I'll just leave it. And I'm using StreamYard tonight, but I think next time if I go live some other time, I'm going to go back to that EV Mux thing. They give you more time online, as if I need it though. All right, Tim, good to see you as well, my friend. Yes, go have a look, and I will too when I am off. See, like I can't sit too long. I'm sitting in this chair, but I'm sitting in a camp chair. There's another chair behind me. It's a wood one. It doesn't have the soft seat as this, but I can't sit for that long. My hips start really hurting. So you got to stand up, walk around a little bit, and then I can sit down again for maybe half an hour. So I don't know. Growing old is no fun. You get all these aches and pains. And ever since I came back, should go back. I wish I could get back to Mexico. I'd go there and stay there, I think. I am in Alberta, in a funny place called Medicine Hat. It's not Indian country, like some people think Indian as in cowboys and Indians. But it's very close to the US border, maybe an hour from the border. Most cities in Canada are close to the US border anyway. Um, and about central Alberta, like sideways, not up and down, like close to the US border there. And today and tomorrow, yesterday and today, and probably tomorrow, it feels like winter, like minus temperatures. It's cold. Wow. I'd love to go back to Mexico if I could. If I could only just stay there, I would. Because I mean, I don't know about cost of flights, but it just seemed to me like the flights are, whenever you go, you have to check it out. It just sometimes it's cheaper than it was before. The last flight I got, I usually get what you call your basic flight. But this time I was able to get the premium both ways there and back, which means you get to sit up front. Your leg seat is bigger. You get an excellent meal, actually, a really good tasting, good meal. And it was great. And it cost me $100 cheaper to take the premium than it did the other. Well, hello, Gina. I'm beginning to feel guilty. I haven't been on YouTube for such a long time. What is the exact color? Stripes of different shades of blues. Yes, also good to see you, Gina. I pop in every once in a while. I don't comment though, but every once in a while I'll see your when people put up a new video, it says so and so put up a new video. Then I'll go have a look, see what it's all about. So every once in a while I'll do that. But I'm pretty guilty for uh, slowing down and not having not doing too much, especially here on the prairies. I find it very difficult to find something to video. Like there is nothing. I can't fly my drone anywhere in the city. I have to go always on the outskirts of the city because of the airport. The airport gives me a 5 mile radius all around the whole city. So I can't fly. I mean, I can't even fly in parks or anything. So I don't know. Different shades of purple. Maybe on your screen, Timmy, it might look kind of bluish. Because there was a woman wearing a dress, and it was white, and okay, it looked white with blue stripes. How you look, or all depends on where the sun was coming from. It was either white with blue stripes, or white with black stripes, or white with gold colored stripes. So it all depends on how you viewed it on the screen. Is when they took the picture, that's what color you would see. They would say, "What color do you see here?" Oh, even on the same picture, that's what it was. Some people saw blue and white, and some people saw black and white. It's amazing. Like I said, all depend on your screen, your monitor. And Timmy was here, and Gina was here, and Tommy's here. Wow. I hope by next time, maybe not. I always talk, I procrastinate too much. Different kind of place where I can do my live streams if I even start doing live streams again, because now I have better Wi-Fi. I can upload videos, but there again, I have no content. I don't know if you guys know, or if I told you, or if you saw some of my videos where I complained about, I lost all that, the 6 months worth of videos that I had when I went to Mexico. It just all is gone. And I, as a technician, would have, no virus took it out, nothing like that. What happened was, I put in the next update of DaVinci Resolve. That's the program I use to edit videos. And when I finished, everything was fine. I edited my video, went out. The next day, I turned my computer on, and I have a whole bunch of stuff on your computer, different folders. I have one folder called YouTube. What do you know? Everything that's on YouTube is in that folder. So you go to YouTube folder, then there's a Nomadic Van Man folder. What do you know? How great is that? Nomadic Van Man folder. So all the stuff that I put on YouTube is in that folder in the proper dates, so I know when things are happening. All those videos were gone, deleted, just within the Nomadic Van Man folder. Any videos on the rest of my computer are still there. So I lost all the videos and all the audio. No idea where it went. I have a ding ding. Did you hear that, guys? Somebody trying to. So, oh, well, Arlen, if you poked your head in, you see I am live. Yes, I am live. And what else? What's this number? Shaw appointment. I'm already got Shaw. Yes, I am live. Just to check it out, just to see how the why. It's nice to have Wi-Fi again, and it's like I said, the 10 times, 10 to 15 times faster than when I, in the van moving around trying to get, public Wi-Fi. It's just horrible what happened to the Wi-Fi here. I don't know. Ever since Rogers bought Shaw out, things funny have happened. Can't type, you're headed back to town, just listening. Oh, cool. No, you don't have to type. Don't do that. Keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, yeah. Let's see, what do we got going here? Nice. Yeah, cool. Um, so yeah, this is my first live stream since I got back from Mexico. First one. Yeah. I've tried to put up a few videos of content that I had and some that I've had taken here. But like I said, you can't fly in town anywhere, not a DJI product. You can't fly anywhere in town and take great video uh, in parks or anywhere, not with a DJI. You got to get farther out. Where I am here now, yes, I can actually fly at this. It's called Lions Park. I can fly my drone there, so I can go and dodge. Well, I can fly both drones here, fly out over the river, up, look at the cliffs. But how many times do you video that and put it online before it becomes you just what's the use? You want to put different stuff. So I did my last couple of videos were driving through town, and they got they got pretty good views. I'm surprised at why people like to watch you drive through town and then park maybe and then walk through the streets. There is actually a lot of art on buildings, like big art on sides of buildings. It's all over the place here. You just got to find it, go and find it. So I have videoed that a few times in the past, but I might just go again because they probably changed it, changed the art. There's a tunnel that goes down and then under the railway track and up the other side, a walking where you walk through, and that whole thing is murals and paintings all the way up and down. And believe it or not, there's not a lot of graffiti goes on there. So it's nice art. So I'm going to have to walk down there one day when it's nice and warm again a little bit and video that. I need to learn and get licensed, certified. I need to learn and get licensed, certified. What's that for? For drone flying? Rob, on the road. If, Tommy, if you're talking about drone license and certified, if you buy a drone from DJI, that is, uh, under 250 grams, you don't have to register, and so you can just those are fine. And those are one of the most popular drones now are the mini series of DJI products. There's just a new one just came out just last month before, yeah, month before September, and it's called the DJI Mini 4 Pro, and I have the DJI Mini 3 Pro, and they're fantastic. The video on them and the camera quality is unbelievable. Even with the Mini, just the Mini 1, Mini 2, and like I said, those you don't need a license for. And I'm sure even in the US, those ones are fine. You have to check that out though. I know what the Canadian laws are better than the US laws. I do know Rob on the road. Sorry, I acknowledged you, but I didn't say hi. I followed you few things that you were showing on. Was it on Facebook or something? You look like a real drinker. All those beer photos you had there. My goodness, you look like you were a beer connoisseur. Man, I'm dry. Wife, bring me that drink. Or I have a dog that can go and open the fridge and get you a drink. That would even be better. But later on, like I said, I did pick up a lamp today, one, and a couple of chairs like this one here. But there's no light in in the actual living room. There's what's on right now is there's a light above the stove that's on, but yeah, the lighting is not great here. I have to get some other lighting for the background and stuff, and get a better setup for everything. So I see what everybody's doing on a Friday night. Not a heck of a lot, I guess, eh? And then Canadian Thanksgiving this weekend. So there'll be a lot of turkey and ham, I guess. Yeah, I'm in an apartment because of my health deal and the weather. I have to find some place to live like month by month by month so that I can uh, deal with the health things and then decide what's going to happen there. So I'm in an apartment which I have better Wi-Fi and uh, I have Cablevision TV, but I haven't really watched TV in about 5 years. So, and I'm back in Alberta there, Rob. Am I spending the holidays with family? Well, kind of yes and no. Uh, this time of year, there's so many holidays. Um, hang on with that question there, Rob. Stay tuned. Um, there's like too many holidays at this time of year. Uh, Thanksgiving here, and then Halloween, and then Christmas and New Year's, and all too bundled up. But family, I have one sister, and we were not really talking too well. But just lately, I don't know. I think she's breaking the ice, as the saying goes, or I'm breaking the ice, one of the two. And they invited me over for Thanksgiving supper, and I think I'll go over there and have supper. But I mean, probably won't be too much talking. That's as far as holidays with the family go. Christmas is not going to be nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm one of those people, believe it or not. Like I hate Christmas. Christmas is the worst holiday for me. I don't get presents anyway. No, I don't know why. It's just a depressing time of year for me. So, anyways, Rob, the van, yes, it's about this close to being sold. It all depends on how much this guy says, I got a great deal for you, and it's all cash. And this is going to be work for both of us, and we're both going to like this deal. But he didn't say how much, and I told him how much I wanted for it. And so we'll see what the difference is. And cash, that talks. That's supposed to be better. But I'm going to tell him right up front that cash doesn't matter to me. I don't care what kind of paper you give me. Just because it's cash doesn't mean it's going to be cheaper. And he thinks, I don't have to deal with any banking or anything. He just gives me the cash and it's his. Well, usually what they do here in this country, anyways, what you should do is check for a lien on the vehicle to make sure it's not owned by somebody else before you buy it, because all of a sudden somebody could come along and say, that's my vehicle, I'm still paying on that, and I have a lien on that thing, and take it away on you. So, and that's a cheap thing to do, to check to see if there's a lien on the vehicle. I own it outright, so he won't find anything. But I mean, I could tell him that, but what's the difference? But we'll just see what the difference is that I said and what he's going to offer me. But yeah, if he does give me a really good price, I guess, yeah, poof, it's gone. And then I'll have to buy a little car or something to get around in the snow. So I don't know. I did drive it around all for 5 years in the winter time in Vancouver. It last year and the year before was terrible for snow, but and I wasn't in Vancouver last year, but I just from what friends told me. But all the years that I went back and forth to Vancouver, the winter time, it might have snowed one day and then it went away 2 days. It was there and then it was gone, and it never got colder than at those times, like maybe -5, but it didn't feel like a -5. It felt warmer. It felt warmer than a -5 here. I don't know why. It just feels warmer. Maybe it's a damper warmer. Vancouver is known for its dampness. In the November, it's a lot of raining. But rain doesn't bother me. I mean, I like the sound of the rain actually. But yeah, I guess if you live there and it rains for a solid month, like it did that one all November. Can't believe it's nearly been a year since you were in. I know, and I wish I could go back. The weather is just the main reason. I can deal with people and the way life goes there, the way you have to live life. That's fun. That's the fun part. Because the people are so poor, like compared to a Canadian. I don't know if you've been to any of my lives or you. Uh, the sound of rain is soothing. Yeah, Tommy, and I use the sounds. Those I have tinnitus, so I hear all 24 hours. If I'm awake, I hear bzzz all the time. I can hear it right now, but I didn't hear it till I'm thinking about it. So, but yeah, the rain, and there's things that you can play on YouTube that is kind of soothing. Rivers running, creeks, water. But yeah, Mexico, I can deal with, and I can deal with the money, how cheap things are, where you can find them. You can spend a lot of money on things if you want to, but I mean, if you know how to live frugally, you can live really well. Like Canadian dollars, if you make American dollars, sorry, American dollars, if you make 1,200 American dollars a month, you can live in Mexico very well, very well. 1,200 American dollars, like as a retirement or something. And what was I thinking? Oh, Canadian. Oh, what a Canadian makes compared to a Mexican makes. Now I'm talking minimum wage. Minimum wage in Alberta here is 15 Canadian dollars for 1 hour of work. So minimum wage, $15. Um, for a Mexican, uh, their daily income is 290 pesos, I think it is. Uh, they make in, how can I, they make in, we make 8 times more than, oh yeah, we make in one day what they make in 1 week, in 8 days. That's what it is. So no wonder they try to scam you for money and stuff, because a minimum wage, a Canadian makes 8 times more than a minimum wage of a Mexican. That's unbelievable. Yeah, wow. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I don't care who he or she is, if they're Mexican, they're going to try to scam you somehow. They all do. Well, it's like you meet the nice ones. I mean, there are nice ones that will help you and do this and do that, but um, and I being there for the 6 months, I really don't. I learned to accept the scamming part. I probably got scammed. I try to watch for them, but I probably got scammed also. But uh, I learned to accept that. And if they're going to try it on me, like, good for you for trying, but too bad. Especially taxi cabs and things were, even the hospital, like, owned by the government. I think, I don't know, maybe the hospitals aren't owned by the government. Maybe they're private, kind of a private deal. But the deal that I got when I went there, I called and I mean, I don't have a Mexican voice. So the price that they gave me was high. And then I got a Mexican friend to phone and get the same information. And it was like 10 times lower than what I got answer. This is a hospital. You'd think the price would be, who cares who phones? There's just a price for things. Well, no, for a CT scan for a Canadian or anybody out that doesn't know what's going on, they get scam you. It's this much, $1,000, 1,000 American dollars for the lowest price. That's for the simplest CT scan. And when I got it done, it was 300 pesos, and that's $150. No, 3,000 pesos. That's $150 from 1,000. Amazing. Just because a Mexican asked for what the prices are. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we are at 52 minutes and 32 seconds online. Love it. Amazing. So I'm going to end it here shortly at before the 1 hour mark, just so that I just, again, popped up just to see how, and I'm sitting in a dark room. So hopefully, if I think about it next time, I should have, I'm sitting in the wrong place with my computer. There's no lights in here at all. So hopefully I'll have something better set up to do some um, better live streaming. Yes, Tommy, it's also good to hear and see you as well. I just remember when you were, I don't know if you were first starting out or what have you, before you did lives and maybe you don't do lives, but your shorts and your videos, and you remember you were afraid to, like, be on, like everybody else. You're afraid to be in the videos and be on, and then you broke out and you stepped up and you're doing real well. It's very good, and you're doing real well with your bus there too. That's amazing. What an accomplishment! Holy smokes! Good on you, girl. That's amazing. So keep it up. And yes, thanks for coming in and saying hi. And Rob is here he's probably he's at work, I'll bet you, dollars to donuts because uh, been enjoying your graffiti videos. I have more of those coming up, Rob. Stay tuned. There's lots of art in town that's all over the buildings. I like to walk around downtown and video that. So I'll have more of that coming up. Oh, you don't know whether you'll ever do lives. I remember back when you said, well, you would like to do this, and you have the software, and you, yeah, I know. It is a lot of work to do everything, to do lives, to make videos, to go watch. It's more than an 8 hour job. Like, if you're working yet on top of it, my goodness, you just can't do everything. Like, I have help, and he's done a lot. Oh, good for you. That's good for you, though. Anyway, yeah, great. Well, you do mention that, so yeah, good for you. It's going to look good though. I mean, it's a lot of nice room. And you know what's not, you know what I like about it is the straight sides compared to my van, which are, curved in. So everything you build has got to be curved. Whereas when it's got straight sides to a point, it's easier to build, which is nice. And get it all in there before you put the sides in, like the wiring and all that. Yeah. Okay, guys. I thank each and every one of you again for coming in and enjoying the live. Love yous all. And if nobody's told you they loved you today, let me be the first. I love each and every one of yous. And we are going to have more lives, and I'm going to come back. So stay tuned, everybody, and stay awesome. And I love you all. Talk to you again.